Use the crayons and you use them um, heavy, you'll keep your makeup on all night. Okay, so we're gonna go back and put a little more glue here. It's on, but we're just making sure that it's on. Okay. Now we're gonna let that dry. So basically, I have my eyes on. You guys can see that? All right. Now, we're gonna let that dry. While that's drying, we're gonna get our contours on again. Okay. I mean, our highlighters. You guys can see that? Okay. We're halfway done. In actuality, we're almost done. Okay. Now, we're just waiting on these eyes to finish drying. And then I'm going to show you a little trick. Okay. Now, because my lips are really a little bit too nudie, I'm going to add a black pencil into it just to give it a little bit more definition. See that? Okay. Now we're just going to put our lips together. Excuse me 1 minute. Okay. Y'all see that? Okay. So now we're going to go over it with our burgundy pencil just to make sure that it's blended good. Okay. You guys see that? All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our shimmer and put in there. And like I said, I'm not going to use that real heavy drag shimmer I usually use today. I'm going to use more of this Maybelline palette shimmers. This is like a goldy, sort of give you that nude kind of a look. Okay. Now that we've gotten that on, now our eyes are almost dry. I can feel them, they're almost dry. Now we're going to mascara so we can clean up all this gunk in the corner here. We're going to clean all that up with just black mascara. Okay, so now we have these almost done. Now what we're going to do is apply this to my eyes, my lashes, this mascara. This mascara is from Karen's, I forgot what they're like, green light. I think that's what it's called. Any heavy jet black mascara is good for drag queens. Okay, you all see that? Okay. And then just push those up. Okay. Now, what we're going to do, since we are pretty much finished with our eyes and everything, but we want to bring this wing out here a little bit, what we're going to do is we're going to just take our black Lancome. Lancome has amazing eyeshadows. They're expensive though, but I'm going to just say thank you to the people that sent it to me. This is a Lancome eyeshadow, black. This is great for winging your eyes out. Okay. Now that we are pretty much done with our makeup and our eyes, we're going to go underneath our eyes now. So we want them heavy, like the way they are. You see this? You want your eyes heavy, just the way they are. Now I'm going to go on with the orangey and red, and just sort of focus, and it has a clean look to it. I'll show it to you guys after I'm done here. Give me 1 minute. Okay, so y'all see this? I took this orangey red all the way out. Putting a little bit more on for you, right underneath that wing. You'll see? Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to now start blending. We're going to start blending all of this. Okay. So, I'm going to take an old brush that first things first. Sorry. You're going to take your Ben Nye powder and your color of your skin, or with the color you're looking for. Now you're going to put that onto that, like that. You see that? This is my Ben Nye powder. Now that the other powder has been cooking, you are ready now for blending. Okay, so now you're almost ready for blending. You can see? Okay, now like I said before, I'm going to take this old brush that I cut the bristles on at an angle, and then I'm just going to start blending all of this. Okay, so we blended a lot of this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to just blend it down into your neckline. Get all that loose powder. Here we go. Now, y'all can see that? All right, so now we're gonna take this, our blush brush again. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a little bit more orange. The more orange you add, the softer you look. Because once it sinks in, it's in. It's gonna look fabulous. The orange looks amazing on the camera. It looks amazing on the camera. So when you do it, you'll see the difference. Okay, now you can see basically I have my makeup on. Now what I want to do is I'm going to make my eyes pop a little more, and I want to make the black just a little bit heavier. So now I'm going to go into details for you just to clean up everything. We're going to take our eyeshadow, once again, our face powder, and we're going to clean this up in here. Okay, y'all see I'm cleaning that up now. Cleaning them both up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit more of this on my brow tip. Just a little bit up there. You see that? This is what you want. Okay. So now I'm basically done. I'm gonna just do a little bit more black underneath my eyes because I want heavy definition. Okay. So I'm just gonna take my black pencil. Make underneath my eye heavier, darker. Okay, so you guys see? Okay, so we're almost done. Now, what I want to do is I want to just make sure that I look like a painting. A painting. That's what you want to look like when you do drag. You want to look like art. You want to look like a painting. So, I'm going to darken this. Okay. Okay, you guys see that? Okay. Alrighty. Now, so what we're going to do is we're going to go over with a little more orange. Just a little bit, not too much. Don't rub it in too heavy. Just lightly, right there. Okay. Now, I'm sure most of you can see my face is coming along. So now we're going to just blend out this highlighter here. You can put much highlighter on as you want. Me, I wear a lot because when you get older, you'll start having, your cheeks don't look as vibrant as they used to. So now what I do is I'm going to, I just use a lot of highlighter. You can't use too much because then you'll start looking crazy. Okay? Alrighty. Now basically I have my makeup on. Just so y'all can see. Doesn't look too harsh. This is day drag. Remember, this is daytime I'm doing this. Okay? Alright. Now, what we're going to do, because you need a little definition on your cheeks in for the stage. You don't need too much, but you need a little definition. So just put a little black. Right here. And then you blend it out. You see that? How I did that? Okay. You can do it as heavy as you want. I know some girls do them like racing stripes. A lot of the times I do that, but I try to blend it out. Depends on, because you don't want it to look like that on the stage. You don't want it to look like racing stripes on the stage. But sometimes it's needed for really giant stages, You need to look a little strange when you put all that on. Okay, basically now I am done. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to line my lips again, and then I'm going to do off this finished little look for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me here on Pronoun TV and the Stephanie Stevens Show. I hope I taught you something with the secrets of makeup that you don't always need all the time. All them colors on your eyes. You don't need that. Let me fix this here. Okay. Yeah. Now, like I said, I'm going to finish my look for y'all. Thank you for joining me here on Pronoun TV. Have a blessed week, everybody. Okay. Now, we are going to put my hair on and my cheap jewelry, okay? I already pre-did my wig, so that way we wouldn't be here all night with my wig, okay? Alrighty. Let's get these bobby pins out of here. Now, so I'm just wearing a quick little wig that I threw together for y'all, just to do this makeup tutorial because you guys have been so good to me. So I'm going to put this little wig on here. Put it on right over this. Okay. I'm going to style it. Give me a minute. give me a minute. So I'm just doing a quick little, maybe a quick little look I would do for either a dance number or just any old, show number that you want. This is not necessarily a style. It's just a style that I put it in. Okay. Let me push that back. Fluff that up. And this is just two old wigs I sort of just put together and sprayed them. Okay. This little top I got on from the ladies up there in Oklahoma. Thank y'all. Okay. Now, we're going to go ahead and get our little cheap earrings on for you. This is stuff that I made from the dollar store. So, and this is good for drag. You don't need to wear expensive stuff every time you do drag. I don't. So, think about your budget, ladies. Think about your budgets. Let me get this glue here. Okay. Now, I'm just finishing off my little look for y'all, okay? Thank you so much for joining me here on Pronoun TV and the Stephanie Stevens Show. Y'all have a blessed week and do something with yourselves. Okay, so now I'm going to just take this and put a little bit of glue on there. When you're making cheap stuff, you gotta be patient with it. Alrighty, so I'm just finishing off my little look here for y'all. Okay. Now let's get us some glue. I mean, not any glue. We're gonna get us some highlighters and put that on. Get my little bracelet for you little children that are on a budget and don't have a lot of money. This is an old wig, two old wigs that I put together, and now I'm just going to highlight. Okay. Okay. Now, we're going to put our gloss on. And then we are basically done, people. Thank you for joining me here with my quick little makeup tutorial. Diva on a dime, honey. Okay. Just going to fix our hair a little bit. Okay. So we are basically done. Okay. One more thing, because I want the look to be classic. Okay. Now we're just going to put a little more lip stuff on, and we are done. Y'all see this? You see? And I didn't use the clown white tonight on my eyes. I just used my base powder, and that's it. And for those of you out there, remember, I just used 3 colors on my eyes. There's my burgundy pencil from Annabelle, black Lancome shadow, and black Wet n Wild pencil, and like a New York, RK, like a beige matte finish. That's all I used up here. This here, I used that up there. I didn't put any foundation on to apply this. I just put it on and I just did what I did. And that's what I got. Have a great week, everybody, and thank you for joining me here on Pronoun TV and the Stephanie Stevens Show. Hopefully I taught you something. Divas on a dime. And hopefully for all you newcomers out there, welcome to the world of drag. You know, keep it fabulous and keep it moving. Have a great day, everybody.